Some houses are never meant to be lived in, and some doors are never meant to be opened. This is the story of how I learned that too late. I wasn't supposed to be there. But sometimes, curiosity feels stronger than fear. It started with a letter. No return address, no name. Just my name written in sharp, crooked handwriting. Inside was a single line. Come to Blackwood Hill at midnight. If you want the truth about your past, I should have thrown it away. But instead, I found myself driving down an abandoned road on a cold autumn night. My phone lost signal, the trees grew denser, and the air felt heavier the closer I got. At the top of Blackwood Hill stood an old Victorian house. Its windows were black and hollow, like eyes that had been watching me all along. The front door creaked open before I even touched it, like it had been waiting. Inside, the air smelled of dust and something rotten. My footsteps echoed across the hallway. On the walls hung family portraits, but every single face was scratched out. Only the eyes remained. On the grand dining table there was a single envelope with my name. My hands shook as I opened it. It said, "You don't remember, but you lived here once." My heart froze. I had never seen this place before. At least, I thought I hadn't. And then I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, coming from the upstairs hallway. I called out, but no one answered. The sound stopped, right above me. I climbed the staircase, each step groaning under my weight. At the end of the hallway was a locked door, but somehow I had the key in my pocket. I don't know how it got there. The door opened to a child's bedroom, toys scattered on the floor, a broken cradle in the corner, and on the wall, written in red, "Welcome back, Daniel." That was my name. Before I could process it, the cradle began to rock on its own. First slow, then violently. The sound of a child's laughter filled the room, echoing from everywhere and nowhere. I stumbled back, knocking over a shelf of dusty books. One of them fell open at my feet. Inside was a photograph. It was me, a child, standing in this same room, and behind me in the picture was a woman. Her face scratched out, just like the portraits downstairs. The laughter stopped. Silence. And then, a whisper in my ear, so close I could feel the breath. "She's waiting for you downstairs." I spun around, but no one was there. I ran back to the staircase, but the house had changed. The corridor was longer. The paintings now showed faces I recognized. People I had met in my life. Neighbors, classmates, even my old boss. But all of their eyes were missing. At the bottom of the staircase, the front door was gone. In its place was another envelope. It read, "The truth is only beginning. If you want answers, stay. If not, pray this house lets you go." The lights flickered. A shadow moved across the dining hall, tall, twisted, its limbs too long to belong to any human. I froze. The air turned ice cold. And that's when I realized leaving wasn't an option anymore. What I saw next, I wish I could forget. But the house on Blackwood Hill, it doesn't let you forget.